Alright, I'm not gonna beat around the bush here. This is I Can't Believe It's Not Evangelion, taken to the 9th degree. Quick story summary. Aliens arrive, they are peaceful, they brain melt people, we get scared, they fuck off, they come back, they aren't friendly anymore, they regrow after we kill them, we drowned one, we're using its lobotomized simulacrum versions of them as giant robots, and guess what? Only vulnerable teenagers with attitude can pilot them! Tears doesn't open up bursting with creativity, and that trend will continue as this is a Fate game, yes, one based on Evil Hat's funny clack-click Fate dice for ease of reading and accessibility. The main part of the game is drawing upon a variety of traits to build a pool of these dice to roll attempting to beat a goal and pay a cost. The pilot, most of the time, will select one of their die to determine success, ranging from 3 options of good, meh, or fucked, while the GM, unless the pilot selects a good result, will choose the cost of good, meh, or fucked. That's it. Every single action in the game is built on that core resolution mechanic. Now, there is ego, which is a meta currency allowing you to shift up certain die, turning blanks into good, for example, which allows you more power over the situation. Excess pluses turn into additional ego for you to boost up later. Awesome! Now, if you have to get a get fucked cost, you're gonna take trouble. If your trouble ever crops up in a challenge, the GM chooses the cost and the goal die, making things far, far more difficult. If you ever get 5 trouble, you're completely out of the game. Sorry everybody, you're dead, or depressed, or scared. You can get additional eggs for this as well, which doesn't actually do anything until the giant robot fights much, much later. This system leads to crises, which are big showstopper moments where multiple tasks are getting thrown around as the hero and the enemy confront one another in a daring display of something. Whoever scores the most points win. What did I mean by that last bit though? Daring displays of something. The truth of the matter is 90% of the game isn't actually mecha battles in a budget Evangelion. It's talking. It's going into conversations. It's talking some more. It's doing everything except getting in the giant fucking robots. To the point where it almost holds it in contempt for you wanting to go into the giant fucking robot. By the time you do get to battles, the dead last section of the book, it's the exact same as a standard crisis with small additional rules such as being able to take actual damage and berserking when it exceeds your ego in id, which is pretty much just robo angst and is also directly tied to your angst. Everything that I have just gone over is a bit under half the actual book. Most of the book is instead dedicated to learning how to properly tell a story, which entire chapters dedicated to slowly and laboriously informing you what is and is not the right way to roleplay. I didn't cover the entire beat system in this alien way of fucking tracking time and scenes because it's stupid. Everything is always counting down, but not always toward a giant robot battle. But the things as mundane as someone going through my purse as one of the main examples of resolution in the crises go over. It's a high school bullshit RPG masquerading as an Evangelion game without really any of the charm or drama of what it's desperately trying to masquerade as. And this does lead me to a small side tangent about Tears of a Machine. The first edition of the game is nearly impossible to find anymore, being scrubbed for the new and improved version. However, the first edition uses an entirely different resolution mechanic, and this actually has something going on under the hood, taking more inspiration from Burning Wheel than anything, with a d6 dice pool, take the highest with a few more things to edit that final result. A bit rough around the edges, but it's a first edition. But it's gone now. Like your time if you decide to pick up SC. My name is Notepad and this was Tears of a Machine SC. If you like what I do here, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Many thanks to the shadowy organization who pulls the strings, and I hope to see you all next time.